Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. This is the second reading vlog of 2020. I have not posted my first one yet. So, yeah. I have made the decision to start my reading vlogs on Tuesdays and try to upload them on Mondays, but my first one's not going to be uploaded on a Monday. I haven't even started editing yet, but it's going to be easy. I think at the end of my first one, I said I was starting to read A Game of Thrones, and that's what this reading vlog is going to entail. And I'm 300 pages in, so I'm going to talk a little bit about it. And also, me and my kids are reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the illustrated edition, and we're on chapter 19, I think. Chapter 18, The Weighing of the Wands. Harry was just chosen as a Triwizard champion, and so, yeah. And I'm freezing. It is 40-something degrees outside. It's a proper winter in South Carolina now for the next 2 days. It's got down into the 20s last night and the night before, and it's going to get down into the 20s again tonight and tomorrow night, and then back into the 40s late. So, I'm freezing. And have a nice snow. I'm waiting for Casey to get home. And yeah. I need to get my tripod. My arm hurts. Sorry, I feel a little crooked. So I am finally reading A Game of Thrones, and as I'm reading it, I am rating it. This will not be a 5-star for me. And I'm sorry I'm shaking. Y'all are on coats. But this will not be a 5-star for me. Simply because of all the young sex and the incestuous sex and the rapes. It was brought down to a 4-star, and then I just got past the tournament for the King's Hand, and the amount of name drops for all the knights and the knight of this and serve something of this. It was just too freaking much, and it didn't change the story. We didn't need to know all the character names, but it was boring, and I skimmed over the names. So, if y'all have not read this or seen the show, then skip to whatever number timestamp I put right here. But Ned Stark has just left, or is leaving, or is planning to leave to go back to Winterfell because he and King Robert had a falling out. And yeah, I just want to know what's going to happen to Caitlyn and Tyrion. Tyrion Lannister is my favorite character so far. And after the first chapter, after they found the dire wolves, I immediately wanted to keep reading. And I really want to watch the show because the wolves are one of my favorite animals. And then I remember seeing a gif of Jon Snow picking up the white direwolf pup on Tumblr, and I've always been intrigued, and so yeah. And the best thing about it is, since I haven't seen the show, I know what actors played who, and so when I get to their parts or when their names come up, I can automatically picture them, and it's making the story that more enjoyable. And I'm sorry for shaking. Tyrion Lannister is my favorite. Daenerys, how she's acting with Khal Drogo, and only being 14 is just but I can't wait to read her parts. The Dothraki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of these names right, but I'm docking a star to 4 because of all the sex scenes and the incest and the rapes. So now I'm going to talk about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The amount of artwork so far in this one is much better than the previous 3. There's a whole lot more. But there could be some illustrated picture, there could be more illustrations on each page, like a little scab or spider here, a little snitch there, something. And because the chapter I just got done reading, The 4 Champions, it was all text. It was like 1 or 2 pictures out of the whole chapter, and it's a little boring. My heat just went off, so that was that sound. But yeah, I'm excited. So far the pictures are beautiful, and I'm going to be reading some more of this. I'm going to try to finish it before the weekend. I'm on page 300, Caitlin, and yeah, so that's my update. Episode 3. Say hi.
Hello.
Can you stop? Episode 3, my fave. Look at Luna. We're playing.
Watch this.
So.
I'm right over here.
Ah! Crap. Oh, I'm fly catting. It's like fly fishing, but with cats. So, let me see. Let go.
Oh.
No, don't touch her.
Okay.
Luna! Oh, you're trying to get your dringle now?
Now she's looking.
Luna!
Get off.
There we go.
Hey.
Alright, here we go. And she's cheating. She's got up on the box. God dang it. Oh, there we go. Ain't she beautiful?
She's squishing the stuff inside that box.
Well, she's not. She's not that fat. Be nice.
No, I mean like the top is being squished. And I'm being nice.
Why is it knotted? Lena, you knotted it. Okay, well, I'm losing space. I'm running out of space. Where's the knot? Get the knot out, Sammy.
Okay. Wait, no, wait a minute. What?
Don't you bite my...
Oh, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. There's another one.
Lena.
There you go. Space. Have the last few.
Lena.
She's vicious. I heard that.
Are you getting tired?
No.
Madam Fluff Butt.
Madam Fluff Butt.
Squirrel.
Princess Squeak.
Princess Squeak, yeah. What else?
Princess Vicious.
No.
No. Cat with stripes.
Cat with stripes. Puss, puss. What movie that was off of?
Be friends.
Comment down below. Hey guys, it is January 23rd and I'm cooking, obviously. I'm always cooking. That's what you're going to see a lot in these reading vlogs. Me reading, talking about books, and cooking. Cooking supper. I'm making chicken, broccoli, and macaroni and cheese. And then I'm going to mix it all together. My kids love it, and because they mix it up on their plates anyways. 6:30. It's a little late. I'm just starting. It's a little late to start, but today has been hectic. Oh, I'm trying to sit y'all on a bowl, but alright. Let's see. Yeah, so update. I'm still reading Game of Thrones. I just got to the part where Ned is talking to, just met King Joffrey. Robert has just died. And yeah, Cersei is just a badass. And Littlefinger, he should have seen it coming. Ned should have seen it coming. But yeah, I'm like so ready to watch the first season, and I'm trying to read quickly. And yeah, I have 2 more books that I need to read this month, because one is a library book and it's due back at the end of the month, and the second one is my second book for my A to Z nonfiction challenge. And yeah, if I don't get to a library book in a month, during the month I take it out, I will not request it again, and I will take it off of my TBR, because I figure I don't really want to read it, even though I really want to read it. Yesterday and today were very hectic. Casey had to get up at 4 o'clock this morning and had to be at work by 6. And so I've been up since 4. And yesterday I got to see one of my best friends. And she bought Girl Scout cookies. My girls are in Girl Scouts, and it's Girl Scout cookie season. I am officially dubbed a Girl Scout cookie dealer among her work colleagues and my family. But yeah, Sammy and Ari are in Girl Scouts. Addie's not ready for Girl Scouts yet. I'm keeping her back out of it for 1 more year, for the rest of this year, and then maybe I'll sign her up for October for next Girl Scout, because Girl Scout season starts in October and ends in May. And so my girls have to sell 150 boxes of cookies each to be able to go on their year-end trip. And this year, the year-end trip is to Pigeon Forge, which I've never been to. I don't know anything about. So if you know anything about Pigeon Forge, let me know down in the comments. If you buy Girl Scout cookies from your local troop, thank you so much. I know the girls really appreciate it, and it's very helpful. It helps them go on trips and pay their dues. Some of the girls in our troop who can't afford certain things, whatever they sell in their Girl Scouts, that will be taken out of their account and put towards. So every little bit helps. And yes, go support your local Girl Scout troop. And yeah, I need to cook before my house burns down. I'm going to show y'all what I'm cooking. I'm cooking chicken, broccoli, mac and cheese. I've already said this. But I remember when I did Vlogust about a year in 2018, I did a chicken fettuccine alfredo, and somebody asked me how I season my chicken. So I'm going to show you how I season my chicken. I season it with salt. Not this much. Like Emerald Lagasse it. I go bam! Pepper. I put a good amount of pepper because we all like pepper. One of my favorite seasonings ever is the Weber roasted garlic and herb. I live by this stuff, and yeah, it's gluten free. And then I make it all red with paprika, and then that's how I do it. And I brown it in butter, and I make sure that there's like not a lot of butter, but a good amount, so if I put vegetables and stuff in it, it'll cook it up. And then I have my water boiling for my mac and cheese, and yeah, that's it. Easy. We read chapter 20 and chapter 21 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It was the first task and the House Elf Liberation Front, and the girls were excited that Dobby was in it. They were pissed out that Dobby wasn't in a movie. Sammy was scandalized. But yeah. If I read any more tonight, I will update you, but pretty much we're gonna watch the movie 2012, and we may, it's either 2012 or we're gonna watch Star Wars episode 4. I don't know. We've been rewatching the Star Wars movies because Sammy started watching episode 1 last Friday by herself because she's been wanting to watch it, and yeah, Casey and I just started watching them with her. And we love Star Wars. And look, I got too many mugs. You can never have too many mugs. Okay, bye. I've been doing a rewind spread in my planner. I'm so far behind. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoyed it. It's relaxing. And I just uploaded, let me turn y'all around. While I was doing my rewind spreads, I uploaded my first reading vlog of 2020 and putting off household work. Gotta put clothes up. But yeah, that's what I've been doing with my afternoon after they got done with school. And Addie's birthday presents are in, and I'm waiting on 2 more things, and then I may put that in a vlog, me and Sammy wrapping them. But her birthday is February 6th, so it won't be for another couple weeks. This vlog will not be multiple weeks. It's going to be 1 week. Happy Friday, everyone! Yeah, I'm in a good mood. It's January 24th. It is 9:15 at night, and I have a reading update for y'all. We read 2 more chapters in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and the last chapter I read was the Yule Ball, and it was so different than in the movie. It has the interaction between Hagrid and Madame Maxime. And the girls were like, why wasn't that in a movie? And yeah, it was so good. I read a great deal more of A Game of Thrones. Little Bran, it's breaking my heart. Rickon, oh. And I've added Game of Thrones Season 1 to my Amazon cart because I need it in my life. I didn't know how I was going to feel about these books, but oh my god, I am loving this book. I'm reading it so much faster because I want to know what happens to Ned Stark and between the Lannisters and all of the houses. And then I started a 3rd book today. Shouldn't be reading another book between Harry Potter and A Game of Thrones, especially another fantasy, but I checked my library account, and this book that I haven't read yet is due back on Monday, and somebody else is requesting it. And I can't request it no more. So, that book is The Memory Thief. Oh, glare. Ugh. It's The Memory Thief by Lauren Manzi. And it is reading so fast. I'm on chapter 3, and it's on page 37. And there's 300 pages in this book. So I was freaking out. I was like, I'm not going to be able to read this book and my other 2. I'm not going to be able to keep up. I'm not going to finish this book before Monday. Well, actually, I need to return it on Sunday because Casey works all day on Monday, and he won't be able to take the book back for me, and I won't have a car to take it back myself. So I need to finish this on Sunday. But I'm not worrying about it now because I'm reading it so quickly. It's going by so fast, and I am so freaking intrigued. It's about stealing memories and auctioning memories, and whoever's a prisoner, they get their memories stolen and sold to the highest bidder. And one of the memories that prisoners who get sentenced to death, one of the memories that they lose is how to breathe. Hey guys, I'm going to be wrapping up this week's reading vlog. It is Monday, and I was supposed to wrap this up yesterday. I was until I was about to pick up my phone and start recording, and then I saw the headlines that Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash. And my jaw just dropped. Like, Kobe Bryant, sorry, I'm moving. He was, I mean, I have no words. And then I immediately started crying once I read that his daughter, his 13-year-old daughter, was in the helicopter crash with him. And I have a 10-year-old, and so I held my babies close last night. But yeah, I'm sending all my love to the Bryant family, and it's just so, reading update. I started this on Friday and I finished it yesterday, and I give it a 3 out of 5. It's about world split into 4 realms, and the citizens are split into 2 groups, gifted and ungifted. Gifted has the power to steal memory or take memories and give memories freely. The ungifted, they don't have that power, so they are at risk of being stolen from and tortured and being filled with memories to make them go into comas. It was fast-paced, but it was a little too fast-paced. I had to go back and read sentences a couple of times because one thing would happen and then automatically that thing would change in like a couple words, and then the next sentence you're like, what the hell? Wasn't she just right there? And now she's here? It was... The world building is mediocre at best. So I'll go more about this book in my January wrap-up once I can formulate and coherent thoughts. We didn't read any more this weekend of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, but we read 2 chapters today, and that was Rita Skeeter and the Eye and the Egg. And so we're getting close to the end. I'm wanting to finish this before Saturday, because Saturday's February 1st. I want to finish this week, and you'll see this in my next reading vlog. I'm going to go into more detail. I'm going to show you some pictures and some of the artwork and stuff. And then also, I read this over the weekend. It was fast-paced. Like I said, I started it on Friday and I finished it yesterday, Sunday. But I did not read any more of A Game of Thrones. And I stopped on page 497 on Friday, and I read 1 chapter today to get back into it. And I'm like so excited. I feel like I got a new fandom. I'm looking at, I've already got the rest of the books in my Amazon cart, paperback, hardback. At this point, I don't care. I just want to own the books. The copy I have that I'm reading from is the library copy because it's hardback, and I have the mass market paperback. And I thought I was going to get all of those, all the books in the mass market paperback because they're like so cute and vibrant. But I realize now I don't care. I just want the books because the series, this world, and the words are just not perfect, but close to a chef's kiss as you can get. So yeah, I have books 2 through 5 in paperback, hardback. I'm not getting no more mass market paperbacks. I don't care. And I have seasons 1 through 3 in Steelbook in my Amazon cart as well. And then I have the Fire and Blood, the prequel, also in my Amazon cart. So what's George R. R. Martin doing? Not writing. Haha, got that off iZombie. But yep, that's the end of this week 2 vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, comment down below, and yeah, are you reading any good things? Have you started any series? I have a reading plan for A Game of Thrones, the series A Song of Ice and Fire, and I will talk about that more in my next reading vlog, which I will be starting tomorrow because today was supposed to be my day off and film other videos. So right now, I'm going to go film my 2020 anticipated releases and hopefully get that up before Saturday. So keep a lookout for that. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video.